Hey everyone, and welcome. So you're trying to get your sauce to that $1 million mark, right? Well, you are in exactly the right place. We're going to skip all the boring theory today and just open up the playbook. I'm talking 7 legit secrets. Think of them as cheat codes for real, sustainable growth. Let's get right into it. You know, this quote right here, this is where so many SaaS companies get it totally wrong. We get obsessed with finding new customers, just pouring endless cash into ads and marketing. But the real secret, the key to building a truly wealthy business, isn't just about getting people in the door, it's about making sure they never, ever want to leave. That's the foundation. So here's our game plan. We're going to start with the real secret engine behind growth. Then we'll dive into how to price your product so it grows automatically for you. After that, we'll cover the vital signs of a healthy SaaS, uncover the absolute holy grail, and finally talk smart customer acquisition. It all comes together in your $1 million playbook. Okay, let's kick things off with our first 2 secrets, and they are both all about pricing. Now, this isn't just about picking a random number. No. This is about engineering your pricing to be a growth engine that works for you 24/7, even while you're sleeping. Let me show you how it works. Secret number 1, expansion revenue. This is your first major cheat code. This is money you make from the customers you already have. As their business grows and they use your product more, they pay you more. See? When your revenue is tied to your customer's success, you both win and you both grow together. It's beautiful and it's automatic. So how do you get that amazing expansion revenue? Well, that leads us right into secret number 2, volumetric pricing. Just look at the difference here. On the left, you've got flat, stagnant pricing. It's simple, sure, but your revenue only goes up when you grind out a new sale. But on the right, with value metrics, you tie your price to usage, things like the number of users, subscribers, or how much data they use. Suddenly, your revenue scales automatically as your customers succeed. It is an absolute game changer. All right, let's move on. Secrets 3 and 4. And look, I need you to really pay attention here. Think of these as the vital signs for your business. These are the 2 numbers that will literally determine if your business lives or dies. If you ignore these, you are flying completely blind, and trust me, that never ends well. Here it is, secret number 3, the golden ratio, 3-to-1. For a healthy, scalable SaaS business, your customer's lifetime value, or LTV, has to be at least 3 times bigger than your customer acquisition cost, or CAC. Simply put, for every $1 you spend to get a customer, you need to make at least $3 back. That 3-to-1 ratio, that's the sign of a healthy engine. And just so we're all on the same page, let's quickly define these. Lifetime value, or LTV, is the total amount of money you can expect to get from a customer over their entire relationship with you. And customer acquisition cost, CAC, is every single penny you spent on sales and marketing to get them to sign up. The balance between these two, well, it's everything. And now for a huge warning. Secret number 4 is about a number you have to keep as low as possible. If your monthly churn rate, that's the percentage of customers who cancel every month, is over 10%, your business is on fire. I'm not kidding. It's like trying to fill a bucket with a giant hole in the bottom. You can't outrun that for long. Okay, we've talked about getting more money from existing customers and the dangers of losing customers. Now, what happens when we put those 2 ideas together? Well, you unlock the single most powerful secret in all of SaaS. We're talking about the Holy Grail, the ultimate cheat code for unstoppable growth. It's called Net Negative Churn, and this is where things get kind of magical. This is the point where the new revenue you're making from your existing customers, from all those upgrades and that volumetric pricing, is more than the revenue you lose from the customers who cancel. You're not just patching the leak anymore, the bucket is actually filling itself from the inside. This chart shows you exactly how it works. Let's say you start the month with $100,000 in revenue. Now you lose $4,000 from customers who churn. That hurts. But your existing customers expand their usage and pay you an extra $6,000. Your expansion revenue didn't just cover your losses, it beat them. You just grew by $2,000 without signing a single new customer. I want you to just let that sink in for a second. This is the big wait for it moment. When you hit net negative churn, your business grows by itself. It grows while you sleep. You could turn off all of your marketing, add 0 new customers, and your revenue would still go up every single month. It is the most powerful growth engine you can possibly build. Okay, so you've built this incredible retention machine on the inside. Now it's finally time to pour some fuel on the fire with smart customer acquisition. Our last two secrets aren't about just buying a bunch of ads. They're about building real, sustainable assets that bring you high-value customers for years to come.
Secret number 6 is the dual funnel approach. And this is just so smart. Here's how it works. You build a wide, low-effort funnel, maybe with a free or cheap plan. This gets you tons of users, brand awareness, and word of mouth. That brand buzz then feeds a completely separate, high-touch sales funnel where your team can focus on closing those huge, high-paying enterprise deals. You get the best of both worlds.
And our final secret, number 7, is all about a huge mindset shift. You need to focus on owned channels. See, paying for ads is like renting traffic. The second you stop paying your rent, the traffic is gone. But building owned channels like killer SEO, key integrations with other platforms, or a passionate community, that's like buying the property. You're building an asset, a moat around your business that brings you customers for the long haul. So there you have it. We have covered a ton of ground, right? Now let's pull all 7 of these secrets together into one final, actionable playbook that you can use to guide your growth from here on out. Here it is, your 7-step cheat sheet. Number 1, engineer your product for expansion revenue. 2, price it with value metrics. 3, you've got to maintain that 3-to-1 LTV to CAC ratio. 4, keep your monthly churn under 10%. 5, fight to achieve net negative churn. 6, build out dual funnels. And 7, invest in owned channels, not rented traffic. These secrets aren't just a random list. They build on top of each other to create a seriously resilient and fast-growing company. So I have a question for you. Looking at this list, which one of these secrets are you going to start building into your business first? Let me know your thoughts, and hey, make sure you follow for more SaaS playbooks just like this one. Thanks for watching.